Hello everyone, in this video we would be looking at loops in Python, specifically for loops and while loops, and how to control the loop execution in your Python project. Let's get started. Okay, so loops in Python lets you execute a long block of code multiple times. It's like it's like you're running around the circle till you get tired or till your energy goes away. So that's how loops work in Python. Let's see some code examples of this. Okay, so let's see for loops in action. So for loops lets you iterate over a sequence of a data type. Could be lists, could be tuples, could be dictionaries, could be a set. Let's see loops iterating over a list of cars, 3 specific brands of cars. You can have list here, you have Benz, you have Toyota, and you have Mercedes. Now in for loops, for you to loop over these values in this list, we do for car in cars. Now I know that this car may seem maybe tricky to you, but this is just a placeholder for you to loop through these values. You can still replace this car with X. For X in cars, print X. So if you do this, if you run this, you should be able to see each of the value, like it will be printed as just one. Let me show you what that is. You see, it's printed as a single statement instead of in a list. So that's how this is how you can iterate, or this is how you can use for loops to iterate in a list. All right, so while we are looking at for loops in list or using for loops to iterate a list, let's look at range, or the function range. So range in Python works like this. It iterates over a sequence of number starting from 0 and stops at a specific or a specified number. Let's see how range works in Python. Range function. So let's say you want to for loop. Let's say you have a variable t and its range of, let's say, 8. So you can say for I in print I. So what this should do is should print 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it should stop at 7. So let's print this and let's comment this out first. Beautiful. See, it's returned the sequence and stopped at exactly 8. So if we should increment this, or let's say if we should change that to 10, it should stop at 9. Like the last value in the output should be 9. It should start from 0 and then stop at 9. See, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Beautiful. So that's how range in Python works. Okay, now let's see how we can use for loop to iterate over a dictionary data type. See, dictionary for loop. Now remember, earlier I stated that dictionary are key value pairs. If you don't know what a dictionary in Python is, I'll be linking it to this video or adding it as a card so you can check that out. So let's have a dictionary of a cat. A cat. Cat's name is Sam. Age, let's see, 3. Okay, let's see, breed, exotic, short hair. For you to let's just comment this. Now, for you to target this dictionary, we have to iterate over the key and the value for us to, iterate over a dictionary. So we can do for key value in cat.items. So now this dot item is literally everything within this dictionary. My bad. So the dot item is everything within the dictionary. Print using the F string. So we can use using print the key value. So when we print this, we should be expecting the output should go name Sam, next line age 3, next line breed exotic short hair. Let's clear the terminal and let's run this. Voila, you see, name Sam, age 3, breed exotic short hair. So this is a good way, this is a good way for you to iterate over dictionaries in Python. And if you notice, we use an F string, which I'm not sure I talked about, but I'll be making a video soon on F strings in Python. So yeah, so this is how you can use for loops in lists and in dictionaries. Now let's look at how you can use while loop. So what makes while loop different from for loop is that while loop executes the command or executes the task as long as the condition is true. Yes, as long as the condition is true, compared to for loops that just iterate over a sequence of list or dictionary. Let's comment this and let's see a good example of a while loop. Alright, so let's see how while loop works in Python. Let's give a variable called tax 0. So it's going to start counting from 0. Let's say while tax is less than 17. 17 may be a big number. Let's say 13, so it fits the screen. While is less than 13, print tasking, and then we need to add an increment so that the while loop doesn't run out of sequence, so that once it's close to 13, once it's, let's say, 12, it stops. So let's print this and let's see how this goes. My guess is it starts counting from 0 and stops around 12. So let's see. Sorry, yeah, this. So it's printing taxing. Want to change this, instead of it to print taxing, it's going to print tax 0, tax 1, tax 2, so that we can count and see that it stops right before 13. So it's going to definitely start from 0 and end somewhere, like it's going to start printing from tax 0 and end at tax 12. So let's see that. Let's change this to this. Voila, tax 0, tax 1, tax 2, tax 3, right down to tax 12. So this is our for loops. Okay, so let's see how we can control a loop execution. Let's say you're working on a for loop and you want to break it so it doesn't just run continuously, but you want to break it abruptly when a given condition is met. So let's see how that works. So we can say for an I in range, let's use range 6. If let's do range 20. If I is equals to 2, break and print I. Let's comment this. Okay, so what this is doing is we are trying to loop through a sequence of number from 0 to 19, since it's going to stop at 20. Since 20 is the specific defined number, so it's going to loop from 0 to 19. But if that's in the loop, if I is equals to 2 or same thing as 2, it has to break. So when we print this, my guess is it's going to stop. It's going to only execute. It's going to only print 0, 1, 2. Sorry, 0, 1, because it's stopped at when it was equals to 2. So if we change that to let's say 7, it's going to the output will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is a good way for you to use break in your loops, so that your loops, your for loop, your while loop doesn't just run abruptly. You can prematurely stop or break your loop execution while it is running. Alright, so this is how loops in Python work. This is how you can use for loops, while loops, breaks, and range in your Python program. If you've enjoyed this video so far, do also leave a comment, and share this playlist with someone currently learning Python. See you in the next video. Ciao. Bye.